I have always had like a feeling that I had some kind of kindred spirit with the deer, and like that was my totem. I've talked to some of you about it before, and my friends, and you have agreed that that probably is one of my totems. But I believe the doe to be one of my totems. And I knew, just like that, it hit me that I would never ever hit a deer with my car. Then my subconscious mind took me back and gave me a memory. About 10 years ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, I witnessed a stag in the moment of its death. And it had been fighting another stag in the road right outside of downtown Wilmington, which no deer should be. My friend slowed down her car because we saw two shadows in the road and we weren't sure what they were. We just knew something was there. And when we slowed down, the van behind us was, I think it was mad at us because it was tailgating us, sped up and went to go around us. When it did, it slammed into the stag. The stag was massive. I had no idea they were that huge. They're like as big as a horse. But that van split that stag in half. And, of course, the stag died. Well, while driving this Friday on that dark, lonely stretch of road, I realized that I believe that part of that stag's energy is still with me and still surrounds me. Because it touched me that night when it died. And I don't believe that the stag is my totem because of that deer. Because I believe that because I am the doe, that stag was its energies were attracted to me. Which is kind of weird. Nothing too weird here. But so I think it's still around me, and I think it's still protecting me, and I don't think that I'll ever hit a deer. So, yeah, that made me happy. About 5 miles later, I was driving again, and I was still driving, but I looked to the right, and there was a deer there, just standing like majestically in front of the forest. So I thought that was awesome, and I got chill bumps all through me, and I was so happy. And later on, I passed, this is back to my no snow manifestation, I passed a giant bonfire. And it was huge. It was as big as like a 3-story house. And it was like somebody had cleared the land and they were burning the trees and the sticks and stuff like that. But I thought, those people don't want no snow either, so they're heating up this place. So I was so happy, and I was like, woo, yay! I think I even like shouted out loud. I was so happy that there was a fire. So I was happy the rest of the way home. Then I walked in the house, and my stepfather said to me, how was it driving through the snow? And I said, there was no snow. I manifested that there wasn't going to be no snow. And he just smiled, and he was like, it snowed here. And I said, well, it's not snowing now. And he went out to look out the door because he didn't believe me. And I said to him, do you doubt my powers? And he just laughed and he went about watching TV. But it did start snowing. I couldn't hold it off forever. It started snowing right when I was about to go to bed, about like 1 in the morning or something. But at least I was home and I was snuggled warm in my bed and made it home okay without any ice and freezing to death out in the cold. So there's my manifestation for Friday. So thanks. Talk to you later.